Hey guys, welcome to the channel. It's been a while and I apologize for that, but here we go again. Today's video is going to be video about infusions, about infusing system. Quite a lot of people are asking how to go about it, what are sort of the levels you want to hit with your infusions, and why infusions are going up in price so hard. So without further ado, let's get to it. Here I am overlooking my beautiful farm, making sure the moss where the feed the monk system is are behaving. And yeah, so infusion system. You press U, you have the infusion, you have also augmenting, but we're gonna leave augmenting out of it for now. Although I can touch base, within augmenting. So I got a few bits and pieces that I can start off with. So this is your not a great example. Let's go with T1. Let's go with T3, one of the light blades that I made. And when you look at this right now, it's basic. See, serpentine blade, basic, and it has 8 attack. The primary attribute that we rolled is vitality, and secondary attribute that we rolled is weapon defense. Crystals are +6 on vitality, +20 haste, and +12 precision. Okay, now those crystals are doubled up because it's two-handed weapon, so that is worth noting as well. It will be harder to infuse it, but it will give us more value, if you know what I mean. Now we want to make it to the next level, and for us to do so I actually need to split infusions, so we have exactly 1200 worth of the infusions. So 1200 of the infusions, that's going to be 20 carved infusions if I'm correct. And next stage is Grant, and as you can see it gets 12 attack, 4 vitality, 4 weapon defense. And to get to the next stage it requires 3000 infusions, and 3000 infusions it's gonna be 50, so another 50 carved infusions, and it already changes the color. 6 vitality, 6 weapon defense, 16 attack, and it's rare. Now to get to the next stage it's going to be 7,500 infusions, which will be 100 of ghostly infusions. You got it. So we are at the next stage arcane, and 20 attack, 8 vitality, and 8 weapon defense. To get to the next stage we're gonna need another 15k infusions. It all tells you how much it is exactly. So that's gonna be 200 of ghostly infusions, and we are at the celestial level already. Now as you can see, these stats are upgradable. As I said, 24 attack, 10 vitality, and 10 weapon defense. To go any further we're gonna need much more infusions as well. But just so you understand that this is T3, okay, it's a one-handed T3. Now if we have 200 T1, it will get us to the next level, which is ascendant level. Doesn't increase anything on this one except the base attack, but that was T3 originally with the serpentine blade. Then we moved on to T1 two-handed weapon as well, and let's have a look how much will it give you when you put it in the boots. So in the T4 boots that will be actually celestial. Isn't that the same level? It is the same level. So two-handed weapon, celestial level, and singular pair of boots. That is actually, sorry, that is actually T5. Yes, that's 2 levels above. So see how much more infusion you will need in two-handed weapon. Now to put it in perspective, yet again, T5 light blade will only be at the rare level, 50% to be precise. Now the next stage after that, after we hit this. Let me just pull this one out of it. I think it will be, let me just stack these up properly. Okay, this, and so the next stage is heroic. Okay, so the most important, like the ones I'm hoping you are at least, is a standard, which is yellow, heroic, which is light orange. Now my equipment, some of the pieces are mythic, which is the next stage, the dark orange, and some pieces are legendary. Now some people wondering why we cannot see, like for example, this is mythic. You see that by the color, by the amount of attributes it gives, but you don't see the mythic like you see on this one, for example. The reason for that is where the mythic is, it says soulbound, which my armor is soulbound, my helmet is soulbound, and boots and rest of the equipment due to runes, due to augmenting stones, etc. So that is that. But I was wondering whether we can get something to the next level, because after you hit legendary, there is something more awaiting us. Right now, this helmet infusion value is at 1.2 million, just over 1.2 million, and the next stage for it, which is the legendary plus, I'll have to put another 3.4 million infusions, which is absolutely crazy. For the big spenders, it's not. For me, it is a lot. I'm trying to keep my spending down on the game, but we can get this stuff because it's T1. We can get it to legendary plus level just by using my crafting equipment, and here we are, legendary plus and 5% towards legendary max, which, as the name says, is maximum what you can get. But if legendary max is 6.1 mil infusions, just imagine how much legendary max is going to be on T6, T5, or possibly in the future in T7s as well. It's going to be a lot. So if you think you don't have anything to work towards in this game, well, here you go, just created it for you. So my train of thought on this was, while I'm still fishing for some runes in Gilead, I might as well throw the infusions whenever I have some infusions available. Just throw them in. That should be finished already, but it isn't. I still have 7 runes remaining in Gilead Island to complete this part of the acquiring ancient runes. So I'm still gonna hold on to the hook and rod, the craftsman fishing rod at the legendary level. But my train of thought is, I'm highly invested in my crafting equipment. But what does it mean for me? Essentially, I have 2 pieces legendary. The boots basically are, put these 2 in, they are legendary. Now my armor, if I put them, the other 2 pieces in, it becomes legendary. Now I still have one of the daggers. I was thinking maybe if I put the dagger in here, get that in there, maybe we'll get anywhere with it. But as you can see, weapons, it's is one-handed weapon as well, and yeah, it requires much more. So just those items give this dagger 1.8 mil. We still 1 million short, 1 million behind. So currently, with all the infusions that I have, I cannot even make this my whole set legendary. But I'm very happy that I got my weapons to where is it? Up to mythic. Both daggers are mythic. Technically speaking, if I would use my crafting gear, 2 pieces here, 2 pieces there, onto my armor and my put, that'll be legendary. I still have some scrolls to do. I'm saving them for better days. I'm trying to keep buying scrolls as well. Mm, yeah, yeah, that is that. I think if you can get everything to mythic, very good. That should be enough for PVE. PvP, you want to get at least your armors for the defenses to legendary and work on augmenting your equipment as well. I don't actually have any augmenting stones, but yeah, augmenting, as you can see, you need to have enough of these. It requires 2 to gamble to the next level, or 12 of these to have a 100% chance of succeeding. With some of them gambles, you can take the risk, but currently there should be already on YouTube a short where I was augmenting my armor and I failed on the 50% chance 7 times in a row. Literally, I've lost 7 augmenting stones and 700 silver, just like that. But yeah, okay, this is that. I mean, obviously, the better you have your crafting equipment, which is something that I can talk about as well. The reason why I have it, first of all, this is not soulbound. So if I decide to sell it later on, change it into trophies or whatever, and slowly progress still within the equipment by buying infusions or by gathering infusions through various activities in the game, like world, I mean, not open world yet, hopefully, not yet, or very soon, hopefully. Bosses, by bosses, I mean Aether Eco bosses in RavenQuest that you do with your friends, group of 4. Grinding the mobs is the second good activity nowadays to get infusions, and hopefully walking out with some chests from the rifts. So yeah, that is the best source of infusions, and I'm thinking like of course buying as well, as I mentioned at the beginning. If I see a good price, I will try and buy, try invest my money into the infusions, put it into the infusions, progress further with my armors. For now, I'll be happy to get all the 4 pieces to legendary without using any of my crafting equipment or fishing equipment. That'll be absolutely amazing. And same with fishing, like the higher level you have your rod, the higher level you have your hook. As you can see, durability is increased, and the attributes, which is 23% ability bonus, which essentially is 27%, that's 50% more damage to the fish. So by ability bonus, it means increases the damage, and essentially the things like when you pull the rod back to you, when you reel it, those gonna be boosted as well by 50%. Well, these are at the current level. And yeah, that's that, guys, and hope it helps. As I said, I had quite a few people asking for this video. Now before I go, but I don't know if you saw that, but for example, to infuse this, let's say use 200 infusions, you can see that it's going to give us 15k infusion exp, and we're going to have to pay twice amount in silver. But when you use something that is already infused, so I spent silver, nearly 2 million silver infusing this, because as you can see, this is nearly 1 million infusion value. I've already spent that silver infusing this Forge Master Bracers, so I do not have to pay any silver, because the silver has been already spent to make this mythic. So when I infuse it to the next one, I do not have to spend any additional silver. Now if the item is already soulbound, which is this one for example with the rune, that is actually interesting. So I haven't put any soulbound. That is tricky situation, because I actually have not put any soulbound infusions from adventurers board into these daggers, solely because in the future I thought I may keep it, may sell the infusions, or just don't have a soulbound. I think like having everything soulbound limits you with the possibilities that you have within the game. But that is interesting. So this is only soulbound because of the rune enchantment that we have on it. If we put it to a light blade, this is not gonna be soulbound. Very, very interesting. But what I wanted to say as well on this one is I don't actually have a two-handed weapon. Okay, transfer, because what I wanted to show is transfer of the augmenting stones. So as you can see, this will be transferred over augmenting stones as well as the soulbound on it. Just so you know that this is transferred over, still you didn't have to pay any silver. But if you have spent any soulbound infusions from adventurers board into, for example, this dagger, that means that this dagger now will be a dagger that'll make this soulbound as well. But it is interesting because I actually didn't know that when you put the rune on it, it does make it soulbound, but when you move it onto a different item, it still remains well, as something that you can sell in the future. That is actually very interesting. I did not know about it. So technically we can do this. Look at this. Legendary plus fishing rod. It gives you only 1% more in ability bonus and extra 100 durability. GG's. Well, let's finish on this one. I hope that resolved all your issues within the items, extra abilities on the rods, on your crafting equipment, a little bit more of how the base attack, base defense, primary attributes, secondary attributes are scaling as well. If you need to know a little bit more of what sort of passives we do have in the game, if you want to know a little bit more about them, primary and secondary attributes, check out the videos that are on the channel. There's loads of videos. There's literally 10 videos guide that I've made before the actual release of the game. So yeah, have a look at these. If you have any more questions, drop them in the comment and I will see you in the next one. Take care.